Hello guys, welcome in today's crypto technical analysis. Today we're going to discuss the BTC price action, and we'll do a multiple time frame analysis starting from a weekly time frame and daily 4-hour, and then we'll close this episode by analyzing 2-hour and 1-hour time frames. In this episode we will be also looking at the volatile days in the past and in the coming days. I hope you will enjoy from this video. However, before we start, if you guys are learning and enjoying from the contents, do not forget to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and activate the bell so you do not miss the accurate market updates. Starting from BTC under a weekly time frame. Based on a weekly time frame, as I mentioned in the previous videos and in the last few weeks, as long as we're going to be above 42,500, ideally 43,000 and 43,500 levels, the weekly time frame will be out of the consolidation level. As I said in the last video, this pin bar, which is a red, still it is acceptable. However, I wanted to see the weekly close, the confirmation to close with a green candle, and we've got 4 days, 10 hours to close this weekly candle. So right at this moment, at this stage, the weekly time frame is out from the consolidation. However, we have to wait on a weekly close. Moving on to a daily time frame. Based on a daily time frame, as you remember, as soon as we lost $59,500, $60,000, we started dumping all the way to $50,000 and $48,000. As soon as we reached to those levels, I provided number of support levels, and on this one, before we're following this major support and some of the resistance levels over a month now, without any change. As you can see, to the dollar, on the 24th of January dump, we came right inside this major support. However, the recent one, which is 24th of February, that the market started panicking because of the Russia and Ukraine issues that I mentioned via Twitter. I'm expecting this major support to hold, and I will be following daily close with a confirmation. And as you can see, perfect scenario, the same scenario that I've been following on the 23rd of January, pin bar plus confirmation. Same scenario, pin bar with a confirmation. And I also mentioned other time frames as well, but the same scenario I'm watching based on a weekly time frame that we mentioned earlier on. If you shorted after the retest of 60,000 and 59,000 area all the way to this level, that was nearly 45% dump in the market. And if you're doing a leverage, you do the math for yourself. We also longed once the price action came from there, and especially we've got a confirmation right out of the major support level all the way to this 45,500, 45,800 level. That, as you remember, higher time frame Fibonacci levels. Plus, we had a daily parallel channel as well as the local parallel channel. We had a strong resistance, and we had over 28% profit. And if you're doing a leverage with a 10 times, 280%, 5 times, 140% in less than few weeks. After I mentioned that on the 24th early morning that I updated via Twitter as well, that we expected this level to hold, and we started pumping all the way up to current level, which is $44,500, $45,000. At the moment, this is very fascinating. Right now, we are seeing a rejection. We're seeing a bit of struggle right from 0.618 again. This Fibonacci level again, we've been following the same levels over a month now. So at the moment, we are facing again with a 0.618, the golden pocket. From the 24th of February all the way to this current price action, we pumped another 30%. I would like to draw your attention to this chart where on the 24th, as you can see, early morning UTC time, 4 a.m., I was talking about we're at a major support, and I'm expecting to hold at this level. After we lost $43,000, we lost the red line with a white line, which is a smart money, and we dumped all the way to this major support level. After we got rejection from $44,500, $45,000. As you remember, that level was based on a higher time frame fib and 2 parallel channel levels, and that provided 20%. From there, as you can see, right from the bottom, all the media was talking about Russia attacked the Ukraine, and from the bottom, we started pumping all the way to this level, which you're seeing today, $45,000. And if you're doing a leverage, you do the math for yourself. However, I'll always remind you, trade the chart, not the news. For an instant and market updates, you can follow me via Twitter, _magnate. So as I mentioned in the last video, 42,000, 42,500 levels was the first level based on a daily time frame in order to go up. However, I'm expecting a slight pullback in the coming hours and days. We're going to do a time factor in a minute and we will see what's going to happen from there on. Moving on to the 4-hour time frame. Before we move on, further analysis. If you want to learn all this technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and 101 intense masterclass is available, where I'm going to teach you how to become a profitable trader in the market, and it only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master this all. And during the course, you will learn day trading, i.e. scalping, swing, and as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. If we're going to analyze 4-hour time frame, before we analyze the 4-hour time frame, I want to change these resistance levels into support, because that became as a support. As you can see, now from here on, it's going to act as a support. So these are the support levels down below us for support. As soon as we reached, based on a lower time frame, mid time frames, to this major support, as expected, we started moving towards the upside. And 4-hour time frame, as I mentioned in the last video, as soon as we're going to break this lower line of this, it was acting as a resistance, 41,000, 41,500 levels. We will see a trend change based on a 4-hour time frame. And as you can see, as I expected, perfect candle. We got proper breakout. After this breakout, we started pumping. And as you can see, how long we struggled over 4 days, from 24th of February all the way up to 28th of February, we got stuck. And it was acting this support, acting as a resistance. As you can see, number of times wicks got a rejection to the dollar rejection, and then after we retested this level, which was based on a lower time frame, the Fibonacci level, as you remember, local Fibonacci level, we shorted right from there, from 39,800, 500 levels all the way in the first place to this 382 level. However, we also expected, without getting a bullish signal based on a lower time frame, as I said, highly likely we may come and test this 0.618 golden pocket. As you can see, this week got in between, and then we started pumping. At this Fibonacci level, we don't need it anymore, and I'm deleting these Fib levels. 4-hour time frame is heavily under the bull's control, as long as we do not lose this support, which is 39,000 and 39,500. 4-hour will remain in the coming days. It's going to remain under the bull's control. In the last video, I also provided the levels $41,000, 41,500, and from there, in the last couple of days, we are up by 10%. And if you're doing a leverage, you do the math again for yourself. Well, I would like to draw your attention where it's based on a time factor. As you can see, perfect top. We started on the 17th, dumping, and another day that we started dumping on the 19th of February. I want to draw your attention on this chart, which I shared on the 26th of February, that I was talking about lower time frame. Within 24 hours, this should be sorted. I was hinting that 27, and also we had a bearish divergence on the price that you can see higher high. On the oscillators, as you can see, there is a lower highs. So if I share that on the 26th, so as you can see, this is a date for the 27th. That was a local last low, and we started pumping all the way up to $45,000. So at the moment, as you can see, that is 27th of February. The next one that I'm going to keep an eye on, it's going to be 24 hours minus plus 6th of March, which is going to be after 4 days. 2-hour time frame. Based on a 2-hour time frame, as I mentioned, as soon as we're going to break $40,000, ideally 39,600, that upper line of this resistance, it was acting as a resistance. However, as you remember, I was keeping an eye on to this lower line of this resistance, which was $41,000. As you can see, perfect breakout to the dollar retest, and then 2 hours started flashing a bullish signal. As soon as we broke the upper line of this resistance, which was, as you can see, number of days, we had a rejection exactly from the upper line of this resistance, which is currently acting as a support. And with the current price action, we saw 14% pump in the market. So 2-hour time frame is heavily under the bull's control. In the coming days, as long as we do not lose 40,000, ideally $39,500, 2-hour will remain under the bull's control. So 1-hour time frame is automatically, as you can imagine, under the bull's control. And the levels are clear. We came to an end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.